Hi friends, it's Connie, the late blooming crafter, and it's been a minute, hasn't it? I've got some time off for the summertime. I'm a school bus driver, so I've been getting into my craft room a little bit more, and I wanted to share and document the pretty simple, and yet, these things, by the time we feel that they're all done, they take quite a bit of time. But I just made this journal out of cardstock paper that I thought was pretty, and then embellished it a little bit on the outside. And I had seen a video, and I'm sorry, I don't remember who did it, but she reinforced the edges. She kind of folded another piece of paper and that way, and glued it onto the edge, and that way the edges are more reinforced. And I liked that idea, so I did that. And then by doing so, created a pocket on the front where I just put some pretty digital paper that I printed out. And lots of pretty lace. So let's go ahead and open it up and do a little bit of a flip through. So a lot of my papers were just from digitals, and then I glued them to coffee dyed copy paper. Stamped a little bit occasionally on them. And then the inside consists of some heavy coffee dyed paper that I created pockets and then stamped. Put some little tickets on the bottom, some cute little girl stamps, and a little bit of ribbon there to create a tab. And printed these tags out on coffee stained paper and inked the edges. And then this was just trying to incorporate and use up some paper, miscellaneous paper from my stash. Glued a fussy cut, another stamp. I hope it's not too much shadows here. That's about all the light I have. It's evening. Stamped scripture, pretty vellum paper. Used music paper to create pockets and used some tiny cards in there, journaling cards that I just purchased at garage sales, like a lot of my items. Coffee dyed paper. Sounds really fun and nice, doesn't it? We love that. Some more pretty paper from my stash. Include some pretties on there. Book page, some old stationery, a cute bunny stamp. Try to leave lots of journaling space in my journals. And some cards to journal on. I really like how this journal turned out, but I will say I think I made it's one signature, and I think that it probably was just a tad too full by the time I got done, putting everything in it. I know a lot of people like the gator mouth, and I like it too, but I just worry it's a little too full. But That's okay. We live and learn. And I am a late blooming crafter, so you're hearing noise in the background. That's my kitty cat playing with something. I like this center page with some cards in the yellow and the green. That's pretty cute. Tried to kind of coordinate everything and tie it all together. And I do kind of tend to go eclectic, I think, a little bit, and incorporate a lot of elements that I don't know if it's everybody's style, but I like it. Some more cards. Or paper, digital paper that I glued onto coffee stained paper and then cut out. Made a belly band, put some more writing and journaling cards and spaces and letters and things in there. Amazing how a little bit of lace glued on to an edge or somewhere can just make everything just a little bit prettier. And whereas in the beginning I had like the small girls, I'm giving this journal to a teenager in my congregation. And so I included the younger girl stamps, but then towards the end put these, I'm guessing teenage young women stamps. Just because I thought that was a nice touch for, I think we all have some youth in us, and she is still a youth, but a mature young woman. I'm hoping she'll enjoy journaling in here. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this journal flip through. I think I kind of am wishing I could come up with something else to make the front a little bit, I don't know. It's maybe very simple. I'm not minding it. I just kind of think it could use a little bit more, but we'll see if I can come up with anything. Meanwhile, I like the buttons, the vintage buttons that are on there. Those are pretty. Okay, well, if you're watching this flip through, I appreciate you taking the time, and I hope I inspired you and maybe helped you to be convinced that if I can do it, you can do it. I am a late blooming crafter for sure, and I'm loving the time that I get to spend learning and putting things into practice. And I hope you're inspired to do the same. Take care, and thank you so much. Please give me a thumbs up and share if you do like my videos. I appreciate that. Thank you. Take care now.